Good morning, Falcons. Let's go ahead and correct the sentence. This is a little bit of a tricky one. We have 6 mistakes. Have you deciding what you're going to be for Halloween this year? I have, but haven't purchased the costume yet. There are 6 mistakes, and let's begin on correcting these. The first one is we want to make sure that we get rid of that deciding and change it to decided. And I know y'all are very good with your tenses. So I'm sure everyone got this one correct, but we got to keep practicing, even though we know a lot. So have you decided what you're going to be, what you are going to be? So we actually need to add a little E and put an apostrophe, okay? Have you decided what you're going to be for Halloween this year? We're going to capitalize that H in Halloween, and we're going to put a question mark because this is a good sentence. Have you decided what you're going to be for Halloween this year? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 corrections already. I have, but haven't purchased a costume yet. Costume is spelled incorrectly. It's Costume. You know, I'm not strict on spelling. I know some teachers are, but we want to make sure that we're good with our obvious spelling, okay? I don't expect you to ever spell 100% right, but we want to make sure that we have easier words spelled correctly. And then the second mistake in this sentence, the 6 overall, is actually to have a comma after the I have. Usually before but, so, and, or, you need to make sure that you have 2 full sentences before you put that comma. And in the context of I have but haven't purchased the costume yet, we want to make sure that we acknowledge that I have is a complete sentence because it is going back to have you decided what you're going to be for Halloween this year? I have, that is a complete thought. And even though it's 2 words, it's kind of like I do. That is also a complete sentence depending on the context. So I have, but haven't purchased a costume yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different mistakes, and those are them. Let's go ahead and move on. It is Tuesday, October 27th, and we will not have another presentation this week. However, we will be doing a Flipgrid on Friday. Our week ahead, we're going to have the listening check. I know it says quiz, but it's really a check. It's only 3 questions. It's not that difficult. And a vocab review today. So those are our objectives. We're going to do a quick listening check, and we're going to review the vocab words from last week. We're going to first do the listening check, and then we're going to complete a review by selecting the right shortened definition, a fill in the blank, and a sentence right. These are all from the words we had last week. They were easier, so that's why we haven't really focused on them, but we want to make sure that we have those down pat. Why are we doing this? We need to see where we are with our listening, and we also need to make sure that we keep up with our vocab. We have 85% on here because we want 85% of our EL students to go up on WIDA. Obviously, we desire to have 100%, but we want to make sure that our goal is realistic. What's next? We are going to do new vocab tomorrow, so get excited. Our agenda today is the listening quiz, but again, I don't like the word quiz. I would say a listening check, and that will be graded, and a listening review. That will be graded also. The listening quiz will be worth more points, even though it's only 3 questions, because it is a check with something that we've been practicing. The listening review will be a homework grade. What is due? Those 2 things. So make sure after you're done with the listening quiz, you do not stop. Make sure you continue to go until you get to that red stop sign, and that's going to be on the listening review. Total class time today should be about 20 to 25 minutes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Good luck on the listening check, and have a good time with the review. Bye, Falcons.